All right, this time we're going to change the program up a little bit. Me and Lois is going to talk about our family, beginning with the oldest girl, Mae, and coming plumb on down and tell you about who they married and some of their kids. And I don't know whether we can remember, I can't remember all their kids' names even, much less how many they had and where they lived at. But we're going to just talk about them for a little while, put this on record. We're going to start out with Mae. We'll let Lewis tell you who she married and when, if he knows.
Mae married Floyd Holloway in 1918 in Nueces County. I don't know what month. But then they had 10 children, and in all, they raised 8 of it. They raised 4 boys and 4 girls. And the oldest boy was Floyd Murdia.
He is one that was born in Arkansas.
He was born in Arkansas in March. I forgot what date, but in March. And the next one was a girl, Nona Mae, and she was born down close to Spicewood.
And she married a Warner.
And she married Warner. And the next one was Clyde. And I'm not for sure, but I think he was born in the same place. It's Spicewood, close to Spicewood. And then they had a set of twin girls. And that was in 1927. And they was born down here at Fairland. And one of them married a Green. And all I can remember, the other's name, they called him Blackie, and what, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember his name, but it is, they called him Blackie. And then the next one was a boy. And he was born at Fairland. And they named him Louis something. And he died young. Don't think he was even a year old. Then the next one was named Ruth.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't remember who Ruth married.
But she was born out at Turkey, wasn't she?
But she was born in Hall County, Turkey, Texas, in Hall County. And there was another born out there and died there, was a baby. They had another boy that was born there in Hall County. His name was Lloyd. And then they come to Burnett here. And Gary Walton was born here in Burnett. And they're all still living except those 2 that died when they was an infant.
All right, the next one in line would be Lowel Hyman. He married Clara Hines in 1925. They had 3 boys and 2 girls. Their oldest boy was born in Abilene, Texas, and he died while he was an infant. And their next child was born in Burnett County, and that was a boy, and he died when he was an infant. And then they had a girl named Lillian. She's still living, and so the next girl was,
Don't tell who she married.
well, she married Cox first, and then he died, and she had 2 or 3 kids by him. And then she married another guy from over close to Temple named Boyer. Wasn't that it? Boyer?
No. Burr, like a burr.
Or like a burr. And something that you put under a saddle blanket if you want to make horse blanket. And so then next in line would be
girl. They had a girl.
Yeah, would be Lewis Hyman. He married, I don't know, I'll let him tell you what year he married in 20 what?
27.
He had married in 27 and married a blonde-headed gal by the name of Opal Taylor. And they had 6 children.
3 boys and 3 girls.
3 boys and 3 girls. That's pairing them up, ain't it? But they lost one boy. I guess they was they all born here in Bernie? At Bernie?
No. Oldest boy was born here, and Maxine was born in Abilene.
Their oldest boy was born here.
In Bernie Town.
That was Doug. They lost him. He had cancer. They lost him. He's about 19
years old, like 6 days.
And their girl, the oldest girl was Maxine. She's born in Abilene. And she's still living. She married Belle. That brings us back to our Grandma Hyman. She was a Belle, before she married Grandpa Hyman. She married a Belle. Then
They had 3 boys.
They had 3 boys. And she lives in Louisiana now in Centerville. I wanted to call it Windyville, but it's Centerville, Mississippi. And then their next child was...
She married Willie.
She's married now to Willie Baroni. He's a brother to John, the guy that married JP's girl. And
Next.
JP. No, you haven't told about your boys yet.
Oh.
Your other kids.
Oh.
That is just Maxine. Which was Hubert. Hubert was the next one?
Yeah.
All right, Hubert, he was born at Burnett.
Yeah.
And what year was he born, you know?
He was born in 33.
He was born in 1933 at Burnett, and he's married. And he married Hopkins, Dorothy Hopkins. I tell you, them Hymans was death on Dorothy's. And they had, how many girls? 5?
4 girls.
4 girls and 1 boy. And they've got grandkids now, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got grandkids. So that makes Lewis getting up there in years right now. He's getting to be an old man. He's got several grandkids, and I guess some great grandkids, haven't he?
Yes, great.
I mean, great grandkids.
Yeah. We got 5.
5 great grandkids.
11. About 3 dead.
Don't beat me very much, because I got 2 and got some aces in the hole.
Well, I do.
So then he had 2 girls that was younger. Was they both born here in Bernie?
The next one was...
The next one was a boy, and they lost him. He was just an infant. He's buried out at Oatmeal Cemetery. And his name was William what?
William Lee.
William Lee. And then the next one was a girl. One will be LaVera.
LaVera married Allen, and they had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. And Gary was the oldest one, and Kenna, and Ann, and Teresa. Then she married another old boy, and they didn't live together too awful long. And now she is married to Vic Cearley, which is a fine old boy. And the next in them, the baby was married Charles Montgomery, and they live in Florence, Texas. And they got 2 boys, Douglas and Wayne.
All right, this time.